Okay, so today what we want to do is put together the ideas that we learned with the lightning and the lightning brush and pasting lightning on different layers. But we're going to do something that's a little bit different. I'm going to give you an example. You can do just what I do, or you can do something similar to this that shows your own creativity. Either way. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is show you the end product that I'm looking for. And it's going to be something like this. And so basically, what we have is some lightning that's coming. Looks like they're containing this power force field, whatever it is, and it's coming together up in here. So we need to start with a hands picture, which you should have from Classroom. And I'm going to open up this one, empty hands. And then I'm going to open up the lightning one that I'm going to manipulate. And you don't have to do it again, just like I am, but I am going to show you what I want to do. If you remember the original picture, it's not a full lightning bolt at all. It's just this short one. And I'm just going to use the bottom portion of this lightning right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is crop this picture. And the crop tool is right here. It's real simple to use. You just drag the sides in to where you want to go. And I'm going to go there. And I'm going to leave a little bit of the fuzzy stuff, not the fuzzy, but the little side lightnings. I'm going to leave that all there. Once you get the area defined, come back up here and hit crop again. And crop the range, yes. So now it's cropped. I'm going to then just get out of that tool so I don't have the cropping feature around the outside. And now we're going to do exactly the way we did with the lightning before. We're going to turn it black and white. Remember that? Shift Control U. We're going to then do the levels, Control L, and we're going to slide this over. And I'm going to go about right there, about right there. All right, and then I hit OK from that. Invert, Control I, and then Edit, Define Brush Preset. And I'm going to call this one L. I'm calling it 02. 04 because I'm doing this not for any particular period. It's just I'm doing it, and that's the second one I've done. You can call it whatever you like. You can call it L02. I'd be flattered. So we have the brush now. Let's go back to the hands, and I'm going to show you some of. Let's just go ahead and do this. The background, duplicate. Okay, turn off the locked layer. I'm going to go ahead and add 5 layers because I'm going to put 5 lightnings in there. All right, so I'm going to start with layer 1. I only do that because I like to count up. That way I can keep track. If I've got 2 on here, I've done layer 1 and 2, and then comes layer 3. It's a good idea to have some sort of tool like that to keep things straight in your head. Oops, wrong thing. We're going to click the brush tool. Now I need to pick that brush preset, and it's always the last one we just did. So we'll go there, and I'm going to do this. Of course, we follow with Control T. That allows you to twist it and move it and all that. I'm going to twist this one 180. I don't know why. I just feel like it. And we'll put it there. Hit Enter, and we're kind of done with that layer. Let's come to layer 2. Control T. I'm going to move this to that thumb, twist it around. And they don't have to exactly meet at the top, and I'll show you why. That's good enough. Layer 3, another one. Let's just move that a little bit. Let's get it there, and then I'm going to twist it some, and then move it down. It's a little bit big, so I'm going to shrink it just a little bit. Enter. 2 more. There's one here. Control T. It's going to come from this side. And then my 5th layer. And I'm going to bring this one in. Whoops, that didn't work. There we go. Bring that one in from here. more twisting and turning. And there I have that. So what I'm going to do is towards the top here, I'm going to use a standard brush, kind of the brushes that we're used to. So to change the brush, I right click. I'm going to go all the way up to the top. I'm not going to take one of these with the real hard brush. I'm going to do a softer one. And then I come over here, hit enter, will make that box go away. That's way too big. Oops, I just did something I didn't mean to do. Oh, I switched tools. I hit the P, I think is what happened. So we come back here to the brush. I'm going to go down one more and then just start putting a little fuzzy around there. The one thing I would look at here, I'm not going to do it for all 5, but you might want to make it look better. There's something called the blur tool. Do you see how, oops, zoom in. Do you see how hard that edge is right there? This little drop here is called the blur tool. And if you make sure you're on the right layer, so I don't remember which layer this was, so I'm going to turn them off one at a time till I get that one. There it is. On layer 2, I can come in here, and you see how that hard edge is starting to soften? Okay, and then if I want to do it on the next one, I go to that layer and soften it. You're blurring everything in there, so... And you can see already how different these are compared to those 3. If I were to have this as something I was doing for money, I would not leave it like this. So anyway, there we go. We've got a good beginning here, and go ahead and either do this exactly the way I did, or find something that gets your creativity stoked.